This morning in studio, we are joined by Cheryl Janzen. Cheryl, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Good to hear. You're here to speak about the Manitoba Farm Women's Conference, something that you've been a part of actively, you said, for the last 2 years?
Yes, it's an organization that I've known about and attended their events since probably the early 90s. We've been around since 1986.
And you yourself, you farm with your family, so a lot of this is relevant to your day-to-day life.
Absolutely. I did work off farm for a good portion of my life, but all during that time I was part of our family farm. And so my grandfather farmed, my father farmed, and now here, our kids are now taking over our farm.
So the Manitoba Farm Women's Conference happening November 21st to 23rd, what's it all about?
It is about educating, encouraging, and empowering, and just bringing together different generations of farmers and people in the ag business together.
Why is it so important to have an event like this for women in the ag field?
Really good question. I think women and their roles have really evolved over the years. And when I think about young farm women, it was just doing the farm support. And now we see lots of women who are actively involved in the industry itself, whether or not it's through being an agronomist or working through a banking or actively on the combine. Our board meetings, it's so interesting. We've had because some of the women on them on a Zoom meeting, some are in the combine, some are in the truck, some are picking up parts, and we're having a meeting talking about farm women. It's a very active, dynamic group we have.
It sounds like kind of a typical woman multitasking.
Absolutely. And, talking to some women who say, well, all I do is I take care of the kids. No, that is really part of keeping your farm business up and running. And, this conference allows these women to feel connected to their community. And we want to grow their confidence in being proud of and supporting and but promoting agriculture.
Now, this is happening at Days in Winkler, but it happens in two other centers just kind of year over year.
Yeah, we try to move from center to center. Brandon is very well supported when we're there. We have a Winnipeg location, and then we have Winkler. So we have the three centers. And we would really like to have some people from our southern Manitoba area here attend this conference this year.
Do you see similar people attending year over year, or is it more kind of depending on what community you're in?
There are those people that come year after year, and then there are those people who just do the local one. I think it depends on where you're at. I would really encourage, if somebody hasn't been there in a while, come again, because this specific conference is going to be great.
Talk about some of the people who will be speaking at the conference.
Well, Cheryl Nagel is a well-renowned in agriculture speaker, and she's going to be talking about promoting and not defending agriculture. We've got Kim Ulmer, who is charge of RBC of all in all of Western Canada. So you get to see some of those big name speakers. Farm wellness, stress relief. There's Rooted, which is by a local author, Llewellyn, who is going to be talking about celebrating living her rural roots.
One more week to register, that's correct. And where can they do that?
Please do it at Manitoba Farm Women's Conference. So that's mfwc.ca. And there is an online link. We've just got a brand new website. It's very well done, and we would love to see you there.
And that deadline, November 8th?
November 8th. And we've got over 160 participants already, so we are running close. So we would really like to fill that up, especially if you've got a special one an activity you'd like to do. We want you to get your choice.
How many people can you have attending the conference?
We can have over 200, but we were wondering where that's going to lead, and we want to have it filled right to the rafters.
Absolutely. Cheryl, over those 3 days, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to connecting, but also having some little bit of fun. We're going to even have a line dancer out. What's that? And so it's going to be fun, and having fun together, connecting, getting to see the Vanderveen greenhouse behind the scenes. That's going to be interesting. Cheryl Nagel is amazing. I enjoy her every time I see her. So
Perfect. Cheryl, thank you so much for joining us today, and good luck with the conference.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Nicole Clausen. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you have something you'd like to share with the Pembina Valley, we'd love to have you on the morning show. Send us an email at news@pembinavalleyonline.com. And remember, like this video and share it with your friends.